12টার পরে কোন জল্লাদের কত ক্ষমতা আর কার দিল্লির বাবা কাকে বাঁচাতে আসে আমি 4 তারিখ দেখব। খেলা যখন আজকে ওরা শুরু করেছে মিতালির উপর আক্রমণ করে, ফিনিশিংটা আমি করব, শেষটা আমি করব 4 তারিখ। কথা দিয়ে যাই,
আপনার চাকরি চলে যাবে, বাংলায় থাকতে পারবেন না, দিল্লিতে থাকতে হবে। दिल्ली থাকতে হবে, চামড়া তুলে দেবো।
पर मैं साफ साफ भाषा में अजय पाल शर्मा जी को एक चीज बताना चाहता हूं। 4 तारीख रिजल्ट निकलने के बाद आप जहां भी भाग जाएं, आप छुप नहीं पाएंगे और आपको घसीट के कोर्ट में लाया जाएगा।
ये पूरा प्लान करके किया, ये बहुत स्पेशलिस्ट और खूंखार खूनी है।
যারা গরম গরম বক্তব্য দিয়েছিল যে 4 তারিখের পরে দিল্লির কোনো ভাব রক্ষা করতে পারবে না, সেটাই তারা দেখিয়ে দিল।
এটা যদি আমি না বলি আমি পাপ করব। তারা আমাকে স্পষ্ট বলেছে, রিজু তুই যা করেছিস, যা ভাষণবাজি করেছিস, যা ডায়লগবাজি করেছিস, কর্মীদের মনে তোর জন্য রাগ আছে, কিন্তু তুই দলের মুখপাত্র হয়ে করেছিস। তুই কারুর বেআইনি ভাবে জোর খাটিয়ে জমি কেড়ে নিসনি, বাড়ি দখল করে নিসনি, কারুর বাড়ির মা বোনের গায়ে হাত দিসনি।
Namaskar, good evening. You're watching India Up Front and I'm Swati Joshi. Days after the Janata painted Bengal saffron, deadly intolerance is unfolding. Has politics in Bengal crossed from bitter rivalry to brutal retaliation? A late-night political hit job has shocked the entire nation. BJP strongman and potential CM candidate Suvendu Adhikari's close aide was ambushed and killed. His car was followed and blocked before assailants fired 10 rounds, 3 hitting him in the head, chest and the abdomen. The car used in the crime has been seized. The vehicle's number plate was allegedly tampered with. Multiple detentions have been made and CCTV footage is under scrutiny. This case is bigger than one murder. BJP says the murder was pre-planned and premeditated, citing pre-poll dhamkis delivered by TMC top guns. In a significant turn, the TMC spokesperson, Mr. Riju Datta, admitted the dhamki plan. He said he made the controversial statements under pressure and expressed regret. This raises the question, is this an attempt to murder the mandate after the poll defeat? But what's surprising is the silence of the so-called Jai Samvidhan crusaders, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, Akhilesh Yadav. None of them have openly condemned the cold-blooded political assassination of Chandranath Rath, because even the cry for justice becomes selective in politics.
ये बहुत ही दुखद घटना है। हम लोग इसको कंडेम करते हैं, ब्रूटल मर्डर ऑफ चंद्रनाथ रथ इन मध्यम ग्राम। चाहते हैं कि इसके बारे में स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट पॉसिबल एक्शन लिया जाए, इंक्लूडिंग ए कोर्ट मॉनिटर्ड सीबीआई इन्वेस्टिगेशन। मेरे साथ कोई ताल्लुक नहीं है ये घटना का।
Let me in fact go across to our guests now. On the panel we have Shehzad Poonawalla, national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. We have Tushar Gupta with us. He's a political analyst. We also have Sanjay Jha, author, Manojit Mandal, political analyst, Abhinandita Mathur of the Aam Aadmi Party. We are also joined by Tariq Khan of the Samajwadi Party. I want to first go across to Professor Manojit Mandal. Professor Manojit Mandal, BJP says this is pre-planned, this is premeditated. And we also heard the mother of Chandranath Rath talking about how all those who made those provocative statements have ensured that it happens after the poll.
Our strongest possible condemnation to this death. But I want to highlight the few aspects about such deaths in the past, surrounding Mr. Suvendu Adhikari. In 2013, another of his PA was murdered mysteriously. His name was Pradeep Jha. 2018, again another PA, Subhabrata Chakraborty, was also murdered. 2021, another PA, Pulok Lahiri, was murdered. And now this one. Quite tragically, none of the other cases still now saw the logical conclusion. And in this particular case, like all other, common citizens of this country, even All India Trinamool Congress is asking for a CBI investigation under the court manager. It should be demanded for justice not just in this particular case, in all other murders of the three personal assistants of Mr. Adhikari, they should also be probed. What is happening? What are those mysterious circumstances in which those deaths have been taken?
That's interesting. That's interesting because these questions of why there was no logical conclusion needs to be asked to the officials who are handling the case. And my question to you was very specifically on the provocative statements that were made. The allegation is that there was an atmosphere of fear that was deliberately created through those provocative statements. And this is not, and these are not my words. This is what Chandranath Rath's mother has to say.
Again, one thing should be made very clear. If you call me for a debate, you will allow me to speak, or else I will quit and not attend any such.
It was a follow-up question. I waited for you to finish your answer, and that's when I asked you a follow-up question.
Very serious and sensitive issue. We are living under a very, very serious conditions at this point in time. Please do not fuel any further fire pit. If you talk about provocating statements, if there is any single link to the persons, whether TMC or other political parties, making such provocative statements and this murder, arrest them. But do not, for God's sake, make such insinuation without any document.
Is that your response to Chandranath Rath's mother?
If you have any, we are saying
is that your response to Chandranath Rath's mother?
We are ruling, yes, you are ruling center and state, CBI, state, whatever you have agencies, bring them in, and if any persons making provocative statement are linked to this particular murder, arrest them. But for God's sake, do not provoke like this. For God's sake. Responsible media, they have won the... No, hang on.
One second, Mr. Mondal. I told you these are not my words. I told you very clearly what Chandranath Rath's mother has said. Is she provoking?
Stop hectoring me. Speak like a proper anchor, even talking to a professor. Stop hectoring me.
Excuse me?
Do not hector me.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I'm asking you questions. I'm waiting for your responses. I am asking you questions, waiting for your responses. And when you level allegations against me, that's when even I have the right to respond.
You have the right to respond.
I have the right to respond. And I'm reminding you again, these are not my words.
Please put
I am reminding you again, Mr. Mondal, these are not my words.
Put up the cases that I have just mentioned.
If you missed the reaction that has come in from Chandranath Rath's mother, if you want for your benefit, I will play it again.
I congratulate you.
I will play it again if you want.
Graceful victor.
Let's listen in. Let's listen in. Let's listen in.
আমি চাইছি দোষীরা শাস্তি পাক। আমিও একজন মা, আমি চাইবো না তাদের ফাঁসি হোক, কিন্তু যাবজ্জীবন কারাদণ্ড চাইছি। আর চাইছি যে আমরা ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টি করি বলে আমরা আজকে ক্ষমতায় আসার জন্য আমাদের সভাপতি বিরোধী দলনেতা যখন বলছেন সুশৃঙ্খলভাবে থাকতে, যারা গরম গরম বক্তব্য দিয়েছিল যে 4 তারিখের পরে দিল্লির কোনো ভাব রক্ষা করতে পারবে না, সেটাই তারা দেখিয়ে দিল। আমি আজকে নতুন সরকার যে গঠন করবে তার কাছে জানাবো যে আমার ছেলের এই মৃত্যুর জন্য শাস্তিটুকু হয়, তাকে যেভাবে কষ্ট দিয়ে এতটাইরা মারলো, এটা পুরো তৃণমূলেরই সাজানো গল্প।
Professor Mondal, do you want to say something after hearing that?
Yes. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. There are 2 other murders that have also been taken place. One person from Kolkata, Mr. Purkas, he was also killed. One Mr. Sheikh in Lapur, they were also killed. All these murders should be investigated impartially, and whoever, the Amit Shah ji ne also kaha, latka karke ulat denge, or ulat karke latka denge. 2 TMC workers were killed. Does it mean that Amit Shah is responsible? And if Abhishek Banerjee provoked,
so there's no difference between giving a warning, issuing a threat to goons, saying ulta latka ke seedha kar dunga and I will skin you alive, or your fathers from Delhi will not come here to save you. There's no difference between the two. Shehzad Poonawalla, it's a matter of investigation.
First of all, Swati, this is the most shocking response, that on TV, if a TV anchor is being told this way, imagine what is happening on the ground. It started from denial, then drama, then delusion, and now it is dhamki. And this dhamki politics, let me just give you a few samples that have led to the killing of 300 people over the last few years. You remember the 4th May ke baad ka threat that I will see who will come from Delhi to save you, whose father will come from Delhi. Abhishek Banerjee. Abhishek Banerjee, I'm quoting. Ki in the first phase, wherever voting takes place, all the way, break the back, head, neck, arms and legs. In the second phase, in South 24 Pargana, we will break their neck and spine and we will send them chanting, Bolo Hari, Bolo Hari, Hari Bol, which is chanted during the death when somebody dies. Then, keep the Rath. Now the person who has been killed, his name is also Rath. Keep the Rath with care. It has to go back. This has been said in a press conference. And look at the past track record and look at what has happened after this election. The post-poll violence again has claimed life of Madhu Mandal, Jadav Bor, Rohit Roy. These people are being killed right now. And over the years, we have seen Manish Shukla, Devendra Nath Roy, Abhijit Sarkar, Uttam Ghosh, Mohammed Mohitra, all of them killed by TMC leaders. Do you need any more proof of the Maha Jangal Raj and the institutionalization of political violence which has taken place? Arey, baki sab chodo. Let me tell you date-wise what they have done. TMC workers on 6th January 2024 attacked ED team. April 2024 attacked NIA team. September 2025 attacked Shankar Ghosh MLA and Khagen Murmu. He was an MP, Adivasi MP, broken his head. December 2020 Nadda ji attacked. This 2025 Suvendu Adhikari attacked. 2021 post-poll violence has taken place. This is the track record. 7 judicial officers were taken hostage by the TMC workers. TMC today means total mafia culture. And look what Mamata Banerjee has said. She has said, I will not resign. Just like Capitol Hill riots took place where Trump supporters have done the violence, they want that similar violence should be done, and that indication was given by Mamata that look, I am not resigning. You are free to go and commit the massacre.
But Shehzad, Professor Mandal says other people are also being killed. Other people are also being injured. And by other people, he means people from the other side.
Finally, just 10 seconds. No, I'll tell you the reason for that also, Swati. Swati, BJP has done a very detailed press conference how TMC people, they are now suddenly taking the saffron patka and they are pretending to be BJP workers and they are killing their internal factional people also, and then they are blaming on BJP. And I am not saying this. Riju Datta had by the way given me challenge on Navika's show that I will not come on debate if Trinamool loses, etc. But now I know he was under distress. He has said that TMC goons had forced him to say the dhamki to all the leaders of like Suvendu Adhikari, and that BJP workers have treated him very well, but the TMC people are gundas. Now this is their sitting national spokesperson. What more proof you want?
Sanjay Jha, is this a badla for badlav that has happened?
Swati, good evening to you and to all my panelists on the program. I think we are discussing a very sensitive subject. It involves the lives of people who have been killed, their families. And to start with, I think we should conduct this program, and I think you're doing it well, is to kind of we should have some sobriety and not get carried away by a parochial political positions. So I want to be a little dispassionate here and start by first saying that it is tragic and unfortunate that innocent people lose their lives, whether they are party workers or ordinary citizens, on account of a political contest that did not go in favor of one or went in favor of the other. Here is the truth. The truth is that firstly, let's condemn the violence. Let's not even debate that. That's a bipartisan statement. I'm sure all panelists and Manojit himself has condemned the violence to begin with. Let's not even waste our time on that. So what is the fundamental point here? Accountability. Who is responsible for ensuring that at the moment, with clearly West Bengal on a boil, there is a lot of anger. One can see a lot of tension on the field. I've seen images of New Market. I've seen a bulldozer. I've seen billboards being smashed, posters being torn down. A lot of angry statements. I just saw a video, Swati, before the program began. And since there are 2 or 3 of you, 2 women on the program, it saddens me to see that even women are being talked to in a very dangerous fashion. There are threats and violence being talked and articulated very openly. This is a time to ask 2 questions. Will the political leaders kindly speak a language of harmony. The elections are over. There is no need for rhetoric and acrimony, but to talk about building a state going forward. Number one, I'm not hearing that from the BJP. I'm sorry to say that. A victor needs to be graceful at the time of victory. I'm hearing statements of, I know who voted for us and we're going to take care of them. And those who did not vote for us, well, that's their problem. That is not what India's constitution says.
Sanjay Jha, we cannot be selective. Sorry to interrupt you, but we can't be selective and only talk about a particular set of statements. What about the statements that came, before the second phase, or I believe the first phase of polling, where people were threatened openly saying your fathers from Delhi will not come to save you?
I want to answer that. Let me tell you straight. The TMC did make these very provocative statements. And I think Manojit pointed out, I was astonished by the statement made, one by Suvendu Adhikari when the campaign had begun about a Gaza-like situation. I was astonished when Amit Shah, the Home Minister of this country, responsible for India's internal security, he knows, Mr. Shah knows, that Bengal is a highly polarized contest, largely triggered, well, I would say by the BJP because they wanted to win it. And end of day, to make a statement, you can keep talking about the intent. A home minister can never use a language which has even an undertone of a violent manifestation. I'll hang you upside down from a tree. For God's sake, which world are we living in? That's barbaric. That's almost like a banana republic statement or a tin pot dictatorship. So I think all political parties here have failed in respecting the verdict or the sensibilities of the people of Bengal. And I would ask...
There's just a slight difference. Shehzad Poonawal can respond to what the Home Minister said and why he said that. But there's a slight difference here when the voters are threatened. There's a slight difference when netas resort to such statements and threaten the voters. They're making it very clear what their message is. Shehzad Poonawala wants to come in.
Swati, the BJP has now formed its 21st or 22nd NDA government. We have governments in Assam, Tripura, Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Haryana, Rajasthan, so on and so forth. Give me one instance where any neta, in Delhi also we have government, any neta of the Vipaksh party has been targeted when BJP has come to power. On the other hand, in West Bengal, the BJP which has come to power is losing 4 people, 5 people, and Mr. Sanjay Jha has the gall to say this. Mr. Sanjay Jha, Amit Shah's statement was about goons. Goons और आतंकियों को लटका के ही मारना है. But you are now conflating the statement given as a threat to the voters. And in fact, a Congress leader, Mr. Devdeep Chatterjee, has been killed by the TMC goons. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is on record to say that it is a Rakt Ranjit political violent politics of TMC for the last 10-15 years. And instead of acknowledging the death of Congress leaders also at the hands of TMC goons, here Sanjay Jha is doing whitewashing. I want to ask Sanjay Jha. Here I'll give you some more statement. Firad Hakim, EC का हाथ पैर तोड़ देगा. कल्याण बैनर्जी, उंगली काट देगा ज्ञानेश कुमार का. पार्था भौमिक, नाम काटा तो छोड़ेंगे नहीं, धरती में गाड़ देंगे. मनीरुल इस्लाम, जमीन में आपको गाड़ देंगे. राजीव बैनर्जी, आपके आखिरी खून के तबके तक हम आपको मारते रहेंगे. These are the statements. Sir, you are still saying this, defending this? Where is your Samvidhan Bachao? And Mamata Banerjee did not resign. Is that Samvidhan Bachao? Where is the Samvidhan Rakshak?
Sanjay Jha.
Let me answer you. Now, please wrap up. Let me answer you. At no point, I started by saying this, Shehzad. You and I are both citizens of the country before you represent BJP or I represent somebody else. Everyone here condemns violence. I'm going to take the liberty of speaking on behalf of everyone even watching the program. I don't think any citizen of India says, let's approve of ugliness and murder and mayhem. Nobody's saying that. The question is accountability. And I want to make this point because we have not discussed it yet. The Chief Election Commissioner has a responsibility. In Bengal, you have 700 Central Armed Police Forces. I mean, that's an extraordinary number. What's going on there? Where does the buck stop? It's not just about during the election. The government has not yet been formed. There could be a constitutional crisis. Mamata Banerjee says, I'm not resigning for reasons that are related to the SIR. The government yet needs to be formed. What is going to happen? She's going to go to the courts. We need to understand that Bengal does not have to be reduced to a tinder box.
Okay.
That's all.
Everybody is talking about accountability. We are hearing that word a lot. But Harshvardhan Tripathi, I want to come to you and ask you, accountability क्या उन लोगों की नहीं है जिन्होंने इस तरह के बयान दिए जिससे मैसेज ये जाता है, अंत में ये हिंसक सुनाई देते हैं जब आप कहते हैं कि आपको कोई बचाने के लिए बाहर से नहीं आएगा और दैट यू विल बी, आई विल स्किन यू अलाइव, ये सुनने में ही हिंसक है। क्या उन लोगों की अकाउंटेबिलिटी नहीं है? दूसरा मेरा सवाल यह है कि आज कई लोगों की हिपोक्रेसी भी खुल करके सामने आई है, जो वैसे संविधान को बचाने की बात करते हैं लेकिन यहां पूरी तरह से चुप्पी साध लेते हैं, मुंह से ले जाता है।
देखिए स्वाति जी, सबसे पहले तो ये कि इतना संवेदनहीन हमारा राजनीतिक जो पॉलिटिकल क्लास है वो हो जाएगा, इसकी कल्पना शायद हमारे संविधान निर्माताओं ने नहीं की हो। वरना रत्ना देवनाथ के सामने किसी पार्टी का कोई प्रत्याशी नहीं होता, इसको आप समझिए। अगर रत्ना देवनाथ, रेखा पात्रा और कलिता माझी ये लड़कर पहुंच पा रही हैं, भाजपा ने टिकट दिया उनको, राजनीति की, लेकिन ये राजनीति नहीं कर पाए कि जो ऐसे विक्टिम हैं, ऐसे वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट की स्टोरीज हैं, उसके खिलाफ प्रत्याशी ना खड़ा करें, सबसे पहली बात। दूसरा जो ज्यादा बड़ा सवाल है कि अगर चुनाव आयोग ने इस तरह की व्यवस्था नहीं की होती, और जो बार बार कहा जा रहा है कि 2.5 लाख फोर्स क्या कर रही है, हत्या तो हो गई, तो आप जरा सोचिए कि बंगाल में क्या हो रहा होता। मैं तो समझ नहीं पा रहा हूं, 2 दिन में मनोजीत मंडल जी के सुर बदल गए। जिस दिन परिणाम आए थे तो बड़े अच्छे अच्छे बात कर रहे थे, बहुत ठीक हो गए थे, लोकतांत्रिक बातें कर रहे थे, आज अचानक मैंने वो स्वर सुना कि मैं प्रोफेसर हूं, तो मतलब इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? ये मैं समझ ही नहीं पाया इसका क्या मतलब हुआ। आप डिबेट कर रहे हैं, इस डिबेट में नेशनल टेलीविजन पर आप बैठे हुए हैं और हर कोई अपना जो भी उसका व्यू पॉइंट है उसको बता रहा है, इसमें मैं प्रोफेसर हूं, इससे क्या फर्क पड़ता है? अगर आप प्रोफेसर होकर पश्चिम बंगाल में हिंसा हत्या की राजनीति को पिछले लंबे समय से टीवी डिबेट में जस्टिफाई करते रहे, तो आपके प्रोफेसर होने पर थोड़ा सा सवाल उठता है साहब। बंगाल में जिस तरह की हत्या होती रही, जिस तरह की हिंसा होती रही, और मैं अभिषेक बनर्जी से पूछताछ क्यों नहीं हो रही, इसको सुबह से हर चैनल पर पूछ रहा हूं। अभिषेक बनर्जी ने जो कहा था 4 मई को देखता हूं अमित शाह की हैसियत है क्या, देश के गृह मंत्री के लिए, सामान्य नागरिक तो छोड़ दीजिए, गृह मंत्री नहीं रुक पाएगा बंगाल में अगर तृणमूल की सरकार बनी होती। और 2021 सबको याद है ना, देश के किस राज्य में अपने वर्कर को बचाने के लिए शेल्टर होम बनाना पड़ता है पार्टी को? भाजपा को बनाना पड़ा था। और राहुल गांधी ने कांग्रेस कार्यकर्ता की हत्या पर एक्स पर सोशल मीडिया पोस्ट की, और आज संजय झा को कुछ याद ही नहीं रहा, अचानक सब भूल गए। इतनी जल्दी स्मृति लोप हो गया, इतना जल्दी इन लोग मेमोरी लॉस हो जाता है। कोई वहां ऐसा थोड़ी ना सिर्फ भाजपा के लोग मर रहे, वहां झगड़ा जब होगा तो तृणमूल का भी मरेगा, जिसकी सत्ता थी अभी थोड़ी देर पहले तक, क्योंकि अब तो भंग हो गया। लेकिन कांग्रेस, दूसरे कम्युनिस्ट पार्टियों के नेताओं को सुनिए। अधीर रंजन चौधरी ने कहा हमें घर में हथियार रखने पड़ेंगे अपनी सुरक्षा के लिए तृणमूल के गुंडों से, ये शब्द हैं। उसके बावजूद हम लोग टीवी डिबेट कर रहे हैं लगातार। चुनाव के समय चलो हो गया, अब तो सबको स्वीकार करना चाहिए। और शुभेंदु की पीए की हत्या ये साफ साफ दिखाता है कि सरकार तुम्हारी भले बन गई हो, सिस्टम हमारा है, हम डराएंगे, हम टेरराइज करेंगे, ये नीति
इसी व्यवस्था के खिलाफ ममता बनर्जी लड़ी थी। उसके बाद जो उनकी आंधी आई और उसके बाद उनकी सरकार बनी, तब तो कोई बीजेपी वर्सेस टीएमसी की फाइट नहीं थी, तब तो लेफ्ट वर्सेस ममता बनर्जी था। तब भी प्री पोल, पोस्ट पोल, ड्यूरिंग पोल वायलेंस होता था। आई वांट टू ब्रिंग इन तारिक खान। अखिलेश यादव वाज देयर। अखिलेश यादव सेड, अरे आप हारी ही नहीं है, यू फॉट सो वेल, एंड ही आल्सो सेड दैट द रिस्पांसिबिलिटी लाइज विद द इलेक्शन कमीशन। लेकिन ये पहली बार नहीं हुआ है पश्चिम बंगाल में दैट एवरीवन ऑल ऑफ अ सडन हैज बीन रिमाइंडेड दैट व्हेन इट कम्स टू लॉ एंड ऑर्डर, इलेक्शन कमीशन की जिम्मेदारी। तो आप क्या कर रहे हैं? बिकॉज इन 2021 पोल्स एज वेल, सही कह रहे हैं हर्षवर्धन त्रिपाठी जी, इसी तरह का वायलेंस हुआ था। एंड दिस इज इलेक्शन कमीशंस डेटा दैट मच ऑफ द वायलेंस इन मे, एंड आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट 2021, वाज रिटेलिएटरी डायरेक्टेड एट ऑपोजिशन सपोर्टर्स फॉलोइंग द तृणमूल कांग्रेस's लैंडस्लाइड विक्ट्री। सब भूल गए कि उस वक्त भी इलेक्शन कमीशन था, तब किसी को जिम्मेदारी याद नहीं आई। तारिक जी, कैन यू हियर मी?
Yes.
जी.
Yes. I have seen BJP people as well as BJP spokespersons saying that these are the TMC people who are killing TMC people. Maybe right. In the same way, TMC leaders can also claim that whatever you are saying that during election there had been many people died. So that could have been a claim of TMC as well, that BJP people have killed BJP people. No, how we will sort all these things? complete. If we calculate 5 people died. Now you are talking just about one guy. We all should condemn any type of killing in any election, anywhere in India. But if you will not talk about those 4 other people who are also the son of Bengals, they are not from any other state. We should condemn those killing as well. तो इनको इसका जवाब देना चाहिए. और जब आचार संहिता लग गई है तो ममता बनर्जी से सारे पावर उनके खत्म हो गए थे. इलेक्शन कमीशन ने चुनाव, अब सिंघम कहां है? सिंघम कहां है? वेयर इज सिंघम? सिंघम कह रहे थे सबके हाथ पैर तोड़ देंगे. अरे भाई तोड़ी, लेकिन लॉ एंड ऑर्डर तो बना के रखिए. आप कह रहे हैं टीएमसी के गुंडे आ गए और बीजेपी के लोग जाकर टीएमसी के 300 दफ्तर तोड़ दें.
नहीं, वही
टीएमसी के दफ्तर ने
उन्हीं सिंघम को धमकाने वाला बयान जिन्होंने दिया था रिजू दत्ता, उनका आपने नया वीडियो सुना है जिसमें वो कह रहे हैं कि उनके ऊपर प्रेशर था इस तरह की बातें कहने का. वही रिजू दत्ता ये भी कह रहे हैं दैट सेल्फ प्रोक्लेम टीएमसी वर्कर्स एंड नाउ बिकम सेल्फ प्रोक्लेम बीजेपी वर्कर्स. और वो मेरे घर में आके मुझको धमका रहे हैं, वो मेरी माता जी को धमका रहे हैं. उन्होंने बीजेपी के नेताओं से जो अब एमएलए बनेंगे उनसे मदद मांगी और उन्होंने कहा हर एक बीजेपी के नेता ने मेरा फोन उठाया. उन्हीं रिजू दत्ता की बात हम कर रहे हैं जिन्होंने दिन रात अलग अलग पैनल्स पर बैठ करके टीएमसी को डिफेंड किया है. आज वो कह रहे हैं कि उन पर प्रेशर था इस तरह के बयान का.
10 सेकेंड. इलेक्शन कमीशन को लॉ एंड ऑर्डर बना के रखना है, इसका रिजू दत्ता के स्टेटमेंट से क्या रिश्ता है?
रिजू दत्ता के स्टेटमेंट से रिश्ता यह है कि वो अग्री कर रहे हैं कि उनके ऊपर धमकी भरे स्टेटमेंट्स देने का प्रेशर था. और यही तो मुद्दा है चर्चा का. द एटमॉस्फेयर दैट वाज क्रिएटेड. जब एक नेता इस तरह की बात करता है, मिस्टर तारिक खान, आई डोंट हैव टू टेल यू, आप तो इतने सालों से राजनीति में, आपको पता है उसका असर ग्राउंड पे क्या होता है.
मुझे 20 सेकंड देने देंगी. वहां पर लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की सिचुएशन खराब है. चुनाव आयोग अभी तक, जब तक पोल नहीं हुआ था, सब कुछ ठीक चल रहा था. 2.5 लाख 3 लाख फोर्सेस है वहां पर. आपने 400-500 केंद्र से अधिकारी भेज दिए, वो लॉ एंड ऑर्डर मेंटेन नहीं कर पा रहे. अब उल्टा लटका के टांग दीजिए, बीजेपी वालों को भी टांग दीजिए और टीएमसी वालों को भी टांग दीजिए.
सब कुछ अच्छा था ऐसा आप कह रहे हैं ना. संदेश खाली के लोगों से पूछिए क्या अच्छा था. आरजी कर विक्टिम की जो माताजी चुनाव लड़ी उनसे आप पूछिए सब कैसा था लॉ एंड ऑर्डर. आई वांट तुषार टू कम इन. तुषार, मैंने समझाने की कोशिश की लेकिन तारिक खान इज आस्किंग व्हाट इज द कनेक्शन रिजू दत्ता ने जो कहा है उसमें और जो वायलेंस हुआ है उसमें. इट्स ईसी's responsibility. What is the connection?
It's rather fascinating, you know, all these TMC stooges before the 4th of May. They were all threatening everyone on live television. In fact, I was on a debate with Navika, and there you had Riju Datta taking in a very aggressive tone against Navika, against the channel, against everyone on the panel. कि देखो 4 मई होने दो, रिजल्ट आने दो, टीएमसी की सरकार बनने दो, देखो हम क्या करेंगे. These TMC stooges, Swati, most of them appearing on television channels, defending the TMC. You know what is their favorite pastime? They file FIRs on people on Twitter who speak against the atrocities of the TMC government. That is what they were doing until 4th May 2026. And now that the government has been thrown out after a vote of disgust by the people of West Bengal, they are scared. They now remember that they are professors. They now remember they are under distress. They now remember that they were made to say all this on camera. It's absolutely foolishness. It's nothing. All these TMC stooges, they are scared for the sins they have committed, and there will be accountability now. Now coming to the point which Sanjay Jha made about Amit Shah, the Home Minister, saying उल्टा टांग देंगे. अमित शाह ने तो सिर्फ कहा था कि जो गुंडे हैं, गुंडागर्दी है, उनको उल्टा टांग देंगे. Today I urge the viewers of Times now. गूगल पर जाकर सर्च करिए बीजेपी वर्कर्स हैंड वेस्ट बंगाल. हर साल कितने केसेस आपके सामने, कितनी खबरें आएंगी और किसका उसमें रोल था, पढ़िए जाके. देयर आर सो मेनी केसेस दैट आई कांट इवन रिपीट देम ऑन नेशनल टेलीविजन फॉर द लैक ऑफ टाइम and accountability. Everyone says it should be stopped. Swati, a show of hands on the panel. Will everyone agree that if yesterday's murder had a political hand in it, the said political party should be slapped with UAPA and should be permanently banned? A show of hands, everyone. Is everyone in agreement here that if a political party indulges in any kind of murders, any kind of violence, they should be slapped with UAPA and banned irreversibly? How many of them agree? I see Shehzad, I see myself, I see no one else. Because everyone wants to intellectualize violence. No one actually wants accountability. That is the problem.
Okay. Let me bring in Miss Mathur. Miss Mathur, do you agree with Tushar Gupta?
Well, first, Swati, my heartfelt condolences to the families of Mr. Rath and all the others who've lost their lives in this election. It's a very embarrassing moment for, I think, the entire country, especially the political establishment, because no life is bigger than electoral victory. The country's bigger than electoral victory, unfortunately, especially in the last 14 years, since the BJP came into power. Violence, the way that politicians, our political opponents are attacked, assaulted, etc., has been normalized. And I say it with responsibility, and I condone any form of violence by any party. But honestly, what really do we expect if we, what do we expect to happen when violent language, provocative language is being used and normalized? I mean, we did hear some of the unacceptable things that other parties say, but a sitting home minister of the country using provocative, violent language, that is very serious. Look, we have to see where the buck stops. We have to see that people on top are the ones who are responsible for this, because they have to set an example. So it is a very worrying situation.
I agree completely with you, but will you answer a question? Was Abhishek Banerjee's statement not violent in nature when he said 4 May ke baad dekh lenge?
Absolutely.
And if it all started after the BJP came in power in 2014, tell me, there was no BJP in West Bengal till about the result day.
250,000, nearly 3 lakh security personnel deployed in a state, and this is what we get?
No, I'm asking you a question. I agree with you. There should be no violence, no lives, innocent lives should be lost. I agree with you, but I have a question for you. If you are, one second, since you are highlighting, and Shehzad has already answered that, but you're still highlighting what the Home Minister said, then let me ask you, was what Abhishek Banerjee said, was that violent in nature or not?
It was violent in nature. That is not contested. Please understand what I'm saying.
So then why is it that for political convenience, it's easier to just put the entire blame on the Bharatiya Janata Party? If you know the history of West Bengal, the history of political violence in West Bengal, you would not have made that statement.
Remind in simple words, let me remind you and the people of this country that Amit Shah is not just a party leader. Today, he is the Home Minister of this country. His political style, his track record is no secret to anyone. He is the guy on top. Make the rest. Do whatever you have to. You are the one who've deployed. Look, there are one after another. There are so many security lapses in this country. What the hell is the government doing? Because unfortunately, I'm really sorry, I'm not scared to say, but Amit Shah is a goon.
What?
And goons are at the helm.
You're calling a sitting Home Minister of this country a goon? Shehzad.
Who the hell is this? No, please, her ex-chief minister was a sharab ghotalebaz and her current chief minister at Punjab is a drunkard. How the hell is she being allowed to say this language about the Home Minister? And she will say this? This is unacceptable. And this is the kind of language and rhetoric that incites, dehumanizes BJP people. Aren't we human beings? You sometimes call us rapists, you sometimes call us goons, and you incite people using these platforms that BJP wala dikhega, no matter how many elections they win, go and attack them. And then some jihadi of yours will come and attack us. What kind of language is this? Tomorrow if I am to start telling people that Aam Aadmi Party people are cockroaches, wherever you see them, smash them. Should I start saying this? Is this the language you should use? We are always dehumanized because we are speaking up for Hindus. Because we are speaking up for saffron, we are being dehumanized. Now let me complete. Swati. She has said last 14 years this thing is happening. So what happened about 34 years of the left rule, which was the bloodiest rule? It was during BJP time.
Are you doing Badla?
Okay, then tell me, when was the Mayawati hostel Kand took place where...
What Badla are you talking about, ma'am? Chandranath Rath has been killed. BJP workers are still being attacked and still being killed. If you are talking about Badla, then you need to look at other incidents that have taken place.
Swati, please let me complete.
Yes.
First of all, a party which has 0 seats in all the 5 states contested, no vote more than Nota, is getting equal time like BJP. I'm not cribbing. But I want to ask, When was the only time a chief ministerial candidate and person of leader opposition was locked up in the hostel and almost raped and killed? Mayawati hostel can't. Done by whom? BJP. BJP MLA went to rescue her. It happened during Modi's time or what? Now let me ask you one more thing. See this lady. This lady is Shobha Ji. She was brutally murdered, killed, beaten up because her son was BJP leader by TMC. When there was CA and Waqf law, Hindus were murdered and TMC leaders incited it. And also, lawlessness has become the norm. When ED files were taken out, Supreme Court has said this about Mamata Banerjee. Rule of law nahi, law of the ruler hai. High Court has said this about Mamata Banerjee. And Abhinandita is saying goon for Home Minister. Because Home Minister is a Hindu, he is a goon. And Mr. Firaj Hakim says, haath pair tod dunga, but he is Farishta. Atiq Ahmed is Farishta. Ajay Pal Sharma is Chingam. This is the logic they are giving.
Ms. Mathur.
Look, there is a limit to how much this country can take, and if people like us do not speak up today, it's not looking good. We are entering a very draconian dictatorship. For a second, put all the assassinations that have happened together. Any party, any human, Karyakartas cannot be murdered. People cannot be murdered. That is basic. I'm not contesting that. Catch hold of whoever is responsible for that. I condemn it with all my heart. That is not the point. But what I'm saying is
that is the point. That is the point. That you don't be selective. That is the whole point. That don't be selective. Then that's the whole point. I see Sanjay Jha wanting to come in.
Swati, I think the point that the AAP spokesperson, Ms. Mathur, is making is something that I think all the other, at least the opposition members here, have said the same thing. That the higher your responsibility, the more you got to stop doing dog whistle politics. I mean, at the moment, the security of the country is in the hands of Mr. Amit Shah. And therefore, you got to be very responsible about what you're uttering. There cannot be an ambiguity about it that Shehzad is saying, no, he meant gundas. It can be misinterpreted. It can be called as dog whistle politics. Are you signaling a message to your supporters? And this is where violence escalates. I think this is a point that we need to talk about because, listen, we are all
violence does not
civilized.
escalate. 1 second, Sanjay Jha. Again, I'll have to come in because does violence not escalate when people say, I will skin you alive and we'll see what will happen after the 4th of May? Perhaps Rahul Gandhi's stand is completely different from yours because he believes Gunda Raj happened. And Mamata Banerjee allowed the BJP to grow. She gave space to the BJP.
Naming the statement made by anybody from TMC that had any element of violence or instigation. I have said so before, I'm saying it again. But the BJP cannot take a moral grandstanding because the Home Minister has made statements that are extremely dangerous in terms of the way it will be interpreted by supporters of the party in West Bengal or in different parts of the country.
Tushar Gupta.
No, Ms. Mathur called the Home Minister of India a goon. Let's refresh her memory. What happened on April 22nd, 2015? Who was Gajendra Singh? In which party's rally did he hang himself from a tree and commit suicide while the rally and the Chief Minister carried on speaking? If you do not remember it, then your memory is perhaps as shallow as your commentary. And again, I agree with Sanjay Jha. The buck stops at Amit Shah. So tomorrow, if the Home Ministry slaps UAPA against the political entity, if legal evidence is found against that political entity, how many of the people sitting here would be in agreement? I still don't want to have a show of hands. Everyone talks about accountability. No one talks about action. No one here says that slap the political entity infamous for violence with UAPA. Slap the political entity infamous for running syndicates with UAPA. No one says that. No one wants action, but everyone wants to talk about the Home Minister. This is the hypocrisy I do not understand. And Ms. Mathur, read up on Aam Aadmi Party's history before you talk about other parties.
Let me ask Tariq Khan the question that Tushar Gupta is asking. चलेगा UAPA लगा देंगे? Action अगर चाहिए तो?
लगाइए एक्शन लीजिए. Who are stopping? आपको रोक कौन रहा है? आपने क्या एक्शन लिया है? आपने अभी बंगाल में क्या एक्शन लिया? और शहजाद भाई बात कर रहे थे बहन जी के बारे में. आपके अभी के मौजूदा उत्तर प्रदेश के मंत्री दयाशंकर सिंह ने बहन जी के बारे में क्या कहा था, वो शब्द मैं आपके चैनल पे बोल नहीं सकता क्योंकि आप महिलाएं मेरे सामने बैठी और भी कई महिलाएं. इनसे कहिएगा जाकर अपने उत्तर प्रदेश के लोगों से पूछेंगे कि मायावती के बारे में दया शंकर सिंह ने क्या कहा था, और अभी वो मंत्री हैं परिवहन यूपी, इसलिए मायावती की बहन जी की बात ना करें।
नहीं, क्यों नहीं करें? वो कह रहे हैं कि क्या किया था बहन जी के साथ वो नहीं भूलना चाहिए।
बहन जी को बोला क्या था मैं बोल दूं, अभी मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगेगा।
नहीं, क्या कहा था, नहीं क्या किया था? गेस्ट हाउस कांड की बात कर रहे थे मेरे ख्याल से।
इनसे कहिए जाकर दया शंकर सिंह का स्टेटमेंट पढ़ेंगे, फिर नेक्स्ट टाइम आएंगे।
हाँ।
उसके बाद मैं कह रहा हूं, अभी पॉलिटिकल एनालिस्ट साहब कह रहे थे कि एक्शन लिया जाए। हाँ, लिया जाए, यूएपीए के थ्रू लोगों को बुक किया जाए, मगर जितने लोग मर रहे हैं उनकी आप सीबीआई जांच की मांग सभी लोग कर रहे हैं, बीजेपी भी कर रही है। स्टेट के डीजीपी क्यों नहीं तुरंत रिकमेंड कर देते? बीजेपी तो अपॉइंटेड है चुनाव आयोग द्वारा, रिकमेंड कर दे। इससे पहले जो चुनाव में 21 के चुनाव में जो लोग मरे थे, सीबीआई की इंक्वायरी रिकमेंड हुई थी, अब भी कर दे, तुरंत कर दे, क्यों नहीं कर रहे? क्या दिक्कत है? क्या दिक्कत है? एसआईटी बनाने की क्या जरूरत है? सीबीआई रिकमेंड।
शहजाद पूनावाला।
Swati, see, when there are people even like Harshvardhan ji and Tushar on this panel, and despite them explaining, चलो मेरी बात तो कुछ लोगों को समझ में आएगी ही नहीं, वो तो सोने की एक्टिंग करेंगे, but look at the false equivalence. Amit Shah has said categorically गुंडों को लटका कर उल्टा करके सीधा करेंगे. If I say that गुंडों को मैं मारूंगा on this panel, and if I say कि मैं पैनलिस्ट को धमकाऊंगा, there are two different categories. गुंडों को तो मारना ही है और पैनलिस्ट को नहीं मारना, धमकी देना है. वन इज सेइंग कि मैं वोटर को धमका के मारूंगा, वन इज सेइंग गुंडों को लटकाएंगे, एंड दे आर ड्राइंग फॉल्स इक्वल्स बिटवीन द टू. मतलब दे थिंक वी आर फ्रॉम नर्सरी, और दे थिंक व्यूअर्स आर फ्रॉम नर्सरी, और वोटर्स आर फ्रॉम नर्सरी. सेकेंडली, चलो दयाशंकर जी ने जो बोला है मैं उसके लिए माफी मांगता हूं. अब मुलायम सिंह यादव से जो उन्होंने हॉस्टल कांड, गेस्ट हाउस कांड किया, उसके लिए माफी मांगो. चलो तारीख कन्वर्ट, बोलो मुलायम सिंह यादव वाज रॉन्ग, बोलो.
नहीं, क्या बोला था दयाशंकर ने, बोल के बताओ.
अरे वो माफी, आप कह रहे हैं आप खुद उस शब्द का इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकते. नहीं, तो माफी मांग रहे हैं.
दयाशंकर ने क्या बोला था मैं सुनना चाहता हूं ना, बताएंगे.
माफी की बात आई तो
मायावती की बात कर रहे हैं.
जब आप उस शब्द का इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकते हैं तो आप क्यों चाह रहे हैं कि शहजाद उसका इस्तेमाल करें? वो कह रहे हैं मैं माफी मांग रहा हूं.
अगर किसी को
आप माफी मांगिए, आप
जिसने कहा है वो माफी मांगे.
आप माफी मांगिए.
इन्होंने किया, बहन जी का जिक्र किसने किया? मैंने नहीं.
जिक्र करने की बात नहीं है, बात जिक्र करने की नहीं है, बात क्या हुआ उसकी है. एनीवेज, ओके, ऑल राइट. प्रोफेसर मनोजीत मंडल.
No, I think two panelists took my name about my credentials as a professor. Now you are running the government. I request you to look into my credentials, and if I've got power, dismiss me. I challenge you. But on TV, have you ever seen me threatening you? I do not speak formally for a political party. Show me the statement of mine that I am threatening Mr. Gupta or Mr. Harshvardhan. I am threatening you. Show me the statement. And if I have threatened you, slap a case on me. If I have threatened you.
You did that at the start of the debate, but all right, you'll deny that also.
Madam.
You will deny that also. No, I have to wrap up. I want to go to Harshvardhan Tripathi, since you've taken his name. Now, you've taken his name, so he has to respond as well. Go ahead.
नहीं, मैं मनोजीत जी फिर से आपको कह रहा हूं, नेशनल टेलीविजन पर आप अपना व्यू पॉइंट रख रहे हैं, लेकिन आपको अगर दूसरे लोगों को जो विंडो में अलग अलग दिख रहे हैं उनको ये बताना पड़ रहा है कि मैं प्रोफेसर हूं, तो आप खुद सोचिए कि आपके क्रेडेंशियल क्या है, ये पहले सोचिए. दूसरा, मैंने आपको ये तो अभी कहा ही नहीं था कि आपने थ्रेटन किया. मैंने कहा आप हिंसा, हत्या के राज को जस्टिफाई करते रहे टेलीविजन पर. आपको सोचना चाहिए जरा. आप तृणमूल कांग्रेस के हिंसक हत्यारे राज को लगातार जस्टिफाई करते रहे प्रतिदिन की डिबेट में. उसको अलग से लेके आने की जरूरत नहीं है. डेली की डिबेट में आप बैठकर टीवी चैनल पर पूरे चुनाव के दौरान, चुनाव जब नहीं हो रहे थे तब भी, तब आपको सूझा कि क्या हो रहा है यहां. इस तरह की हिंसा नहीं होनी चाहिए. उसके खिलाफ आपने आवाज उठाई.
नहीं, वो तो लिंक ढूंढ रहे हैं कि जिसने ऐसा कहा भी था उसमें और आज जो हुआ है उसमें लिंक क्या है. Mr. Mondal, go ahead before I wrap up. Last word.
That's what I'm saying. If there is a link, and again, I should applaud some of the BJP MLAs, including Mr. Sajal Ghosh, who are coming on the streets and manning the TMC party officers. I do have that honesty. But all of you, I'm asking this question, and probably I'm not going to appear on his show ever. This last statement from my side. Be honest and say for yourself, do you really, all of you are neutral anchors? This is the question with which I sign off.
That's very interesting. No, very convenient. Why are you signing off? Why are you signing off? What was so partial about the questions asked? What was partial about the questions asked? If I ask you a question, then you want to question my neutrality. Do you think what Abhishek Banerjee said is right? No, 1 second. You take a neutral position today. Did what Abhishek Banerjee said about dekh lenge 4 May ke baad kya hoga, was that 1 second, was that violent or not in nature? Take a stand.
Look at this. I just say one thing and you are coming with 10 sentences. I'm again.
That's because
if there is any
that's because Mr. Mondal, during the entire course of elections taking place in the state of West Bengal, you took a particular position for which today you're being questioned and you don't have answer. So you choose to attack me. You choose to question my neutrality and my integrity. And I will defend myself. Thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast.